Hey everyone, I'm Lucena Herrera with Warriors World TV, and today we have a special musical interview alongside with 38thnotes.com with Mr. Fab. For the sports portion of the interview, please go to www.warriorsworld.net, and I hope you enjoy the musical portion of the interview. Now, speaking about that, get into your music a bit. You just dropped your new mixtape, I Am the Bridge, and you're actually on tour right now. On How the Grinch Stole Christmas. The Grouch Stole Christmas. On your mixtape, it does give more or less. To me, it's more designed and it's highlighted as if your more socially aware side of you has come out. What's promoted that?
You go through growth sprouts in music, especially in between projects. My last album came out 3 years ago. And you grow a lot in those 2-3 years. You know, I've been through a lot of things personally as an individual, which has sculpted me to become a better, more modeled citizen and a modeled leader. Taking my obligations of responsibility to fulfill my leadership qualities, knowing that people listen to me, knowing that people hang on to my words, to be more useful with my words. Instead of steering people in the wrong direction, gear them to go in this direction that I'm trying to change. And in order to change into what you want to be, you must change from what you used to be. And embracing that. And with that change, it's just, I'm growing older. I'm realizing some of my faults. I'm admitting my faults. Anybody that has an ability to deal with success made far more mistakes than they made success attempts. If you're not making any mistakes, you're not taking any chances. And chances is what make the world go round. I dabble with a lot of different styles, playing a part in many different genres of music. And now I'm just creating a lane that I feel comfortable in. The music is showing my maturity as well as my ability to not just be pinpointed to one typical type of music. So that's what it's all about.
No, yeah, because I definitely hear that, and which is awesome, especially in this time with the economy being, low and people are getting, you would say, like, desperate. Right. You know what I mean? To do bad things just to get money, just to be out there and to show that positive side of you in your mixtape, which is awesome. Now, like you were saying, the negative side and the positive side of Oakland, because like you said, there's a lot of people focus a lot on the negative and not so much on the positive. How has both of, you would say, both those realms made you evolve, made your personality evolve, and your music?
I'm born in Oakland my whole life. I've seen plenty more hardships than I've seen probably better days, but I'm here, and I feel that complaining only makes you realize how messed up your situation is. So why do it? Why continue to remind yourself, oh, I'm doing bad, or financially I may not be in the position that I want to be in. I've witnessed firsthand what the streets can do to you, how streets can tear apart families. I witnessed my father die from AIDS from the streets of Oakland. I witnessed my brother get 3 strikes in jail and have to spend the rest of his life in jail from the streets. From my mother being a former drug addict to being my hero. So I've witnessed everything. I've witnessed me being able to develop a passion for writing and poetry and turn that into a music career, from having nosebleed seats to sit in front row.
Yeah.
It's definitely Oakland is a melting pot. And if you pay attention to the ingredients that makes this flavored city so tasteful, you can learn a lot. It's more than just the spices. It's many different aspects of life that you be able to take in. And if you're an observer like I am, and like this city teaches you how to be, your observation is what sets the level of your survival. So you just have to learn to observe the good and the bad. But you take it as it is, and that's what makes you love this city so much.
Of course. Now you're on tour right now. You're on tour with Grouch Sean, Exile, and actually it seems that it's almost the same thing as social awareness.
Right.
The whole tour seems like that. Right. Do you think that's what you're trying to do, close gaps? And
what I'm doing is first I want to give a shout out to the Grouch. The Grouch is he's an underground messiah, and what I say by that is he's been doing it for many years. No major mainstream help. He's survived off a music career, like a real rap career. People that people lie about doing. People have side jobs or people hustling or doing other things about survival. This guy is a guy who's actually survived off hip hop music for 15 plus years. And if you ask some of mainstream media, have they ever heard of the Grouch? They would say no. This is a guy who has crazy projects out, over 10 projects out, and has an ability to say, I'm gonna go out on tour next month, and every show is sold out. So for him to reach out to me and say he wants me to be a part of his tour, I was humbled by that. And it definitely bridges the gap of the kind of music that he is popularly known for, the kind of music that Fashawn is known for, because Fashawn is, it may go out on the limb to say, but his album, Boy Meets World, is like Nas's album, Illmatic. It's like a classic in the making. And to actually be a part of that, I was on his album, is a great feeling. The guy's, he's one of the humblest kids that I've seen in a long time. To have so much talent, but his effortless approach towards communicating with everyday people is just wonderful. You don't see that, it's rare. And the tour it's full of great guys, from the tour manager and Brad to my DJ, Tito Bill, Grouch's DJ, DJ Fresh, and everybody else that plays a part in this tour. It's a very family felt, and I'm happy to be a part of it.
Very positive family.
Yeah, definitely.
Family felt with a good message.
Yeah,
right? Definitely.
We're doing tour drives. The Grouch is we have a tour drive. Like if people bring toys, we give them free CDs in return for the toys. The Toys for Tots, basically just to give back to some of the underprivileged children out there that don't have a chance to experience good Christmas like some of us.
Yeah, no, definitely.